yeah. And how's your car doing?
It's not done.
No, her car is not done. Is me and Ashley are going to be in September at the No Name National. We're not going to take the Mustang. We're going to end up taking this, our 1970 Falcon.
Hey, it's Ashley. FlatBroke Garage. That guy's here.
Hey guys, how's the car doing, Ashley? No, her car isn't finished yet. Yes, we all know. You guys have asked about it, and Ashley is back. She is busy. She goes to college. She's got a full-time job. She's got a relationship in her life. So she does things.
I'm responsible. I'm
Kind
an
of.
adult.
She's here. We're going to get some work done on her Mustang. Basically, we're going to get that kind of the interior ready and get some stuff painted. But we also got another announcement to make is me and Ashley are going to be in September at the No Name Nationals. It's a YouTube drag racing thing for a bunch of smaller channels, which we are.
Well, we're flat broke too.
Yeah. And we're not going to take the Mustang. We're going to end up taking this, our 1970 Falcon, because I have no idea what to do with it. It's got some rust, but it runs good.
Hey.
And Ashley's always wanted to go drag racing, so why not? So we're going to go in, get going on her Mustang. We got to do some improvements to this car to make it pass tech and less slow.
Less slow, more better.
More better, yes.
More better, do good more.
It's just a 302 C4 car. It's a pooch. It's got like a 270 gear in it. But we want to do a huge shout out and thank you to Russ at Hotrod Guy Garage, Nathan at Rehab Motorsports, who has helped us with intake, carburetor, 411 gear for this thing. Eric at J&B Performance, the engine shop, and all the subscribers that have literally sent in parts for free. They've given us Mustang parts. They've given us engine parts for the for her engine.
Yeah.
And you know, we're not a huge channel. Literally, we just barely muddle by. We don't make a ton of money on YouTube, but you guys watching and subscribing helps it out.
Hey.
So if you guys haven't subscribed, please do. You know, we're getting all this done at the beginning of the video because really nobody...
They're not going to make it to the end.
You won't make it to the end, and we want to say thank you to these guys, and we want these guys to know that we appreciate everything you guys have done, all the subscribers that have reached out, been nice to Ashley and to me. And like I said, just giving us stuff. So,
and I will say, I'm honestly surprised. You know, I'm this thing's, you know, child.
She is.
And you know, he's been that guy since I was wee tall. And I am honestly surprised how much people reach out to him, talk to him, and send him things. I never thought that this would be a thing. Never thought it would exceed what it has for you.
No,
and people have been unbelievably
I can't get over how nice people have been to us. And once again, thank you to everybody that watches and subscribes again. You know, and it blows me away. It really does, because I'm an idiot.
Ooh.
So let's get inside. We'll show you what we're going to do on the Mustang, and then we'll come out if we have time and fix this car up a little bit. So, all right, you ready?
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, we are here inside, away from the elements. For those who actually don't know, for those who have not followed the video on said pony, it is a 68 Mustang, 2-door factory V8 and air conditioning. Oh, in the south, and it's black. So we did upgrade it. Now what we upgraded it with was a QA1 coilover suspension, adjustable rear shocks, disc brake conversion, and sway bar. Thank you, QA1. Couldn't have done it without you guys, really, too. That was very nice. We rescued it from a junkyard. It is absolutely a project.
Last time you were here, we treated the floor. The floors on it are factory floors.
Want to see
These are all factory floors that Ashley put rust encapsulator. I think it's the Eastwood rust encapsulator. And we were messing with colors on the car. We really didn't know. But we were thinking more what, black with gold race stripes.
Black is
Now this black paint job is horrible. It
I don't know what you're saying. That's perfect.
for lack of falling off. I mean, I don't know if you can see, but it's, I mean, it's got runs in it, but it's going to be good enough for you because it's good enough for us.
I got runs in places too.
So what we're going to do is we're going to, there's no window regulators. I don't know why somebody would take window regulators out of the car. We're going to try and put a window regulators in. We're going to paint the doors black because the interior is going to be kind of a black and gold thing. Going to pull the dash out and put some sound deadener in the floor and just do some more paint in the interior.
That's okay.
But so yeah, we're going to hop in this first, I guess, vacuum it out.
Oh, hop in it. I'm sorry. Let me. All right, I'm ready.
All right, you're in. I'll hit you to vacuum. We got to vacuum out the, whatever these are, squirrel leavings or mouse leavings.
Ah, my people.
Yes, your people. And pull the back seat out.
Take off these panels on both sides, but it's just that screw and this screw and you know, yang yang. Oopsie.
Look for another screw.
Is there another one? Am I blind?
I don't know.
Or am I just dumb? Or am I not muy fuerte? Oh, look.
Oh, see?
I lied. Not 2, 3 thrice. Ignore me. I can't math. Oh, jeez. I can't swear. People don't like a potty mouth. Oh my god.
Mouse nest?
No, it's a spider. Ooh, get rid of it. Run, Drax. Run! Ah! All right. Rinse, repeat, you know. Thrice more. Almost out. Right, Drax. Almost. Here, you help. You detect them. Detect the screws. Find them. I like that each screw is different. That makes sense. It's imperfect like me. Oh, sweet God, more spiders.
Success?
Spiders. All right, so we're gonna put in sound deadener. Sound deadener. We're gonna put in sound. I think I'm dumb.
Try it again.
Sound deadener.
There we go.
Oh, you know, it takes a moment when you think. Anyways, we're gonna use Kill that. The big old boy. No more sounds. So all you need a good rolly boy. You don't want none of these little squares. You want to flatten that sucker out. You got a knife for knifing. And you have scissors. Whatever you want to do with them, feel free. All right, fun times. You're like Ralph from The Simpsons. My feet hurt. There's no blood flow. There's a switch over here I have to cut.
You want the scissors?
No.
Knife?
I want a knife. There's spiders. Ah, shit. I didn't say a bad word. You said a bad word. Okay. That's probably too small, but we're gonna make it work. See? I have to ignore the fact that there's spiders over here. Zippity-doo-dah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Go over, please. Yeah. Well, you know what?
The car will be so much better.
So much better. It'll have more money in it than most of my things. Get in there. I'm no longer the kid holding the flashlight. Best one. This stuff really isn't that hard to put down. You just, other than that, I mean, it's not that bad. Just gotta make sure it's in good and lined up. Nice. Well, we got 2 left. We thought we ordered a bigger box, but it's FlatBroke Garage. It's what we do. We do what we can. So we're gonna put these in just cause why not? I got 2. 2 more. That's not bad. Like a giant sticker. Alas, you have all the power. Yeah, can you give me the roller?
Where is it?
Right to your side. You almost had it. There you go.
Done for now.
We're going to sand down the inner 2 panels and the dash, and then we are going to prepare them to be painted.
So while Ashley's sanding down all those inner panels, I'm going to get in here and start pulling the dash apart so we can get sanding on the dash and these door frames here. Get that in paint. Well, I got the dash pad off. I got the dash gauges out. Elmer's in here doing a little QA. And I'm going to finish pulling down the AC control. Mask this stuff off. We don't even need to mask the windshield off. Windshield's junk. So we'll get this stuff cleaned off and get this sanded down too. I don't know what they did. If they primed it, they painted it. If it's Bondo. It's really thick. While Ashley's in there sanding away on the dashboard, I'm going to get a coat of primer on these back seat, I don't know, cover panels. So that's set up. Well, we got everything kind of sanded down, cleaned up, primed, and should be ready to paint. We're not worried about the steering column. We're going to put a new one in. Not looking too bad. So yeah, we're going to be ready to paint this thing. Now we're just going to rattle can paint the inside. And is it perfect? No. I'm sure there's going to be guys that watch this video, they're still watching it, probably mad at me for doing butchery on a classic car. I mean, it's not about the car, guys. It's about me hanging out with my daughter, just having fun, giving her something to beat around in. It's more about doing something with your hands than your hands. You know what I mean? Like getting out and actually physically doing something. And whether the car's great or not, we did it together. Whether it succeeds or not, you know, it's all about the fun. So here we go. We're using the Rust-Oleum 5-in-1 spray nozzle thing. Check this out. Like 1 is high output, 2 is standard, 3 is low output, 4 vertical fan, 5 horizontal fan. Be interested to see how these things are. It's kind of cool. So, shaky, shaky. Well, we're on horizontal fan. It paints like a gun. It's actually pretty cool. I like them, man. I'll let Ashley finish them up. Works pretty nice, don't you think?
I actually like this.
It is fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's better than...
Too close, too fast.
Better?
Yep. If you get too close, and you're gonna make runs if you get too close. Just light passes, and like I said, don't try and cover it in one shot. Just get some kind of color on it and let it get tacky. You can spray the windshield. I mean, spray it by the windshield. It's coming out anyway, so don't feel bad about getting paint up there.
I can spray this?
Yep. And inside the door.
Right here, in there?
In there, all of that. So we were just kind of screwing around. This door was wet sanded and all that gray primer was coming through. We just misted a little bit of this paint on here and it's pretty cool. So all of this side of the car was wet sanded. We cleaned it up. Ashley's going to fog some more of this. This is just satin black. But man, what a difference it makes. I'm pretty impressed with this stuff. What do you think, Ashley? Should we paint this whole car? Go get some gloss and paint this thing? Let's see how they just fan it on real light. We'll come back and see how it comes out. It doesn't look that bad. Put a little bit on the fender here that was all this, it looked like this. We just put that on there. I guess the truth is once you get it outside. But, yeah, actually fogged in the bottom of this door too. But all this is painted. And, you know, it's pretty good. I still have to get out there and get on the Falcon and get a radiator swapped and a overflow tank put in that. So I got Ashley inside there putting her dash back in those metal panels. She's going to finish that up so I can get going on the Falcon. I mean, she's only here for a limited time, so we got to kind of work on 2 projects at once. I'm going to let her button that up. And thus begins the project. It's nothing major. We're just going to swap a radiator and put an overflow tank in it because you need that for tech. I need to get a radiator in here that doesn't leak. This one just profusely, it's like a sprinkler. I got a lot of work to do on the car, but I want to have it at least full of water or antifreeze so we can drive it, move it around, leave it run for a bit. So the radiator I got is from my buddy Russ over at Hotrod Guy Garage. Like we said earlier, thank you, Russ. All these car guys reach out and helping us out. I said, we're on a real budget build here. And he said he had a radiator. So check it out. I know it's good because it's painted. If it's painted, it's got to be good, right? But seriously, my buddy Russ had this in a car that he was parting out. He said it didn't leak when he had it. I've been riding around in my truck and been sitting in here, so I don't know. I painted it. That filled all the pinholes, so we should be good. So we got that thing put in, and I got to show you what I got because we got to go through tech. So you just can't have a hose hanging off the radiator like they used to do. We need some kind of an overflow tank. So in order to pass tech at the drag strip, obviously you have to have a few things. Seat belts, basically a car with no leaks. I don't have one of those. We'll fix that. And you need an overflow tank for your radiator. Now usually I just use these kind of milk jug looking things. They're generic. I don't know where you buy them. They're just milk jug thing. So I received a letter from Alloy Works. I've worked with them in the past. They make aluminum radiators, overflow tanks, shrouds, fans, transcoolers. They make all kinds of cool stuff. And they have sent me a radiator before for my Jeep J3000 Gladiator truck. The thing worked out great. They got back in touch with me and showed me they had a new product. They have the overflow tank. It's all aluminum. It's got a sight glass on the side. So this should pass tech, and it'll look decent on the car. Not that my cars are great, but I mean, if you got a car where you just want to hide it, you don't want that plastic milk jug thing hanging on there. So a cool feature of this overflow tank is you have a sight glass here and you got your fittings here, but they also got it so you can make it a right or left feed. So I need to put my fittings on this side and the sight glass on that side. As you can see, they give you the extra ports down here so you can move these over. Let me get these swapped over and we'll put the thing in. It's kind of handy because the plastic ones, you got one side and that's it. Maybe flip the bottle around, but you just basically unscrew the fittings on this side. I'll get that one later. You see they got O-rings on them too, which is kind of nice. Otherwise it'd leak anyway. And I got this unscrewed from the bottom and just take the plug out of here. And you got a left hand or right hand feed overflow tank. And even the plugs, like I said, they got O-rings on them. Pretty well made. And the thing, they're relatively inexpensive considering most things out there. Screw these back on. Oh, the other one fell. That's right. Screw all this back on. You know, you kind of, you get the gist of it. So a huge shout out and thank you to Alloy Works for sponsoring me with this overflow tank. There'll be a link to this tank and other items that they sell in the description below. Definitely give them a check out. Like I said, the radiator I got works perfect, fit perfect. It may not look like it, but you got here about 10 this morning. It's about 5 o'clock now. As far as editing goes, you haven't been here that long.
No, maybe 10 minutes.
10 minutes in editing time tops. But we did get a lot done on the Mustang. We still have to get going on the Falcon. She has to go home because she has to work a shift tomorrow.
Woo, I'm a manager.
So proud.
Yeah.
She's got to go.
I'm going to get dinner.
Yeah.
And wipe my face off, and because there's spray paint on it.
Right.
And my mitts.
And your mitt. Look at your mitts. Yeah. There's already hornets moving into this thing. Great. Yeah, we got these guys moving in. Great. That should make it fun. Should have a can of brake cleaner around to evict them. They're everywhere. See where he's going. Yeah, start ripping this thing apart. I got to find a place. Let me put our overflow tank. I think we'll move the horn, set an overflow tank here, or maybe down there. But if there's anything left in this. Yeah, there's a little something, but it's not much. It leaks right about here. It just pours out. So, all right. So I'm gonna get this thing fired it up, pull it up, get it up here in front of the shop, so it's a shorter distance between me and the toolbox, and it kind of more in the shade. Let's see how much juice is left in this car, if any. And save something. I did put antifreeze in here. Now, looks more watery, but there's still something in it, so that's a plus, that I wasn't moving it around the yard with nothing in it. All right, well, we'll let that drain out and start ripping all this off. Now, I know I drained the radiator, but I always put an extra pan under it because I got dogs that run around my shop. And, you know, this stuff is nasty. It'll kill dogs. It's like poison. So not much came out, but like I said, I just try and catch what I can. the transmission lines in this car are also they're just sweating everywhere. So I'm going to end up having to get all new trans lines. I'll probably put a trans cooler on it too. But like I said, let's just get this thing out of here. So my plan is, this car has dual horns, nothing electrical in this car works. So I pulled one horn out and I'm going to take the wiper bottle out because this actually is a really nice wiper bottle. There's no cracks or anything in it. I can use it for another car or put it back in this car if I end up restoring it or actually getting wipers at work. You could use this for an overflow tank, but why ruin a good one? These things are expensive. So I try and save all the new old stock stuff I can that's not totally decayed. Because to me, I'd rather have a 55-year-old part that's still good than some of these remanufactured parts that look good, but they don't even last. So now I got the washer bottle out of the way and the horn out of the way. I can get my overflow tank here. Now we got our it'll hold it in. Now I get the radiator put back in, fill it up, and check for leaks. There we go. What the hell? Oh, what the hell? Well, here we go, my first snafu. Both of these radiators came out of a 1970 Torino with a 302. This is Ford for you. Now, I'm a Ford guy, but Ford does some stupid stuff. That's the factory radiator. See that? That is 1.5" lower hose. It's 1.5" upper hose. This is 1.5" upper hose, and this is 1.75". Ugh. So now my hose won't work. Now I got to try and either drive to town, find a hose that'll work, or get a flex hose, or I got to order one. I just want to get this thing done. You know, Ashleigh already left. She had to go. There's probably something in the video about it, but she had to take off. It's getting late. Part of the problem for me is I love living in Turtletown. It's a great little town. But if I need something like a lower radiator hose for a 70 Torino on a Friday right before Easter weekend, it's going to be impossible to get. So I'm going to put all my stuff down. I'm going to run over to O'Reilly's, which is about a 30-mile round trip or more. Actually, I'll just call them first and see if they have one. And I don't know. I'll check my hose stock, but I don't think I got enough. So I got to figure something out. Tick-tock, tick-tock. I don't believe it. I just got so lucky. I totally forgot about this. I'm sure all you guys have like just miscellaneous hoses and belts and stuff like that. Turns out I have a brand new hose for this car. This is my 71 Torino GT. This radiator hose is for a 71 Torino with a Cleveland in it. And now this hose is 1.75". It fits that radiator. But I know for a fact, I was there when Russ pulled this radiator out. That came out of a 302. So I don't know if there's air conditioning option. It makes the hoses different, but oh, I'm so stoked. I got a hose that's going to fit. I just don't feel like driving all the way to town and back. At least I had it. That's huge. Absolutely huge. And then this hose is just going to go back in the pile. I mean, it's soft and a little mushy, but it's good for just, you know, beater car for emergency, kind of like the situation we have right here. Look at them spilling. Clean some of the schmutz off that. Put our shroud back on, radiator in. Radiator pad things. Alright, so I got the radiator topped off with water because I ain't going to dump antifreeze in it because it's FlatBroke Garage. Hopefully it doesn't leak. If it doesn't leak, I got to pull the radiator and everything back out anyways because I have to address many leaks in the transmission line. We might pull the engine out and regasket it. But I just want to be sure I have a radiator that's going to hang in there and I can move it around the property. So let me get this thing fired up and we'll let it run, let the thermostat opens and see if we get any leaks. Well, we have a new catastrophe. Look at that. Transmission line just blew. See it shooting? Ah! I gotta fix the trans line. Oh, it went total Valdez. I walked away to go fill the jugs up with water and, oh, man, that line just let go. Well, I don't have any leaks. It ran for about 10 minutes. Like I said, I walked away and came back to hazmat. But we're going to fix the trans lines another day. It's like 6 o'clock. I'm tired. Me and Ashleigh have been working all day. Like I said before, she had to go home already because she has to go to work. It's frustrating. I'm going to go get some brake clean, hose all this crap off, and I'm going to go inside. I'm going to grill a burger or something. Kind of done. You know, you wash this fender off with trans fluid and brake clean, and it's a pretty nice color. You know, it's neat. It's different. There's a weird story about the color of this car. It's called Bring 'em Back Olive Poly. And that was for the Vietnam War to bring the soldiers back. And Ford used to give their colors odd names. And the paint coat on this car literally comes back is Bring 'em Back Olive Poly. It's not the greatest color in the world, but that's kind of cool. It's respect for the military and bringing people home from the war. So I got a new respect for the color of the car. You know, it's kind of weird looking, but I don't know. I kind of like that. So it's a little kicker to the story of this car. There's my culprit. It broke just in front of that union. I don't know. I'm gonna just break the union and see if we can bend up a piece. But I mean, all the way back here, if you look, I should just make new lines, but I don't know if I have enough stuff to make lines. This transmission's oozing a bit. It just leaks so bad, but I think I'm just going to put a Band-Aid on the line. I know, fix it right, but all I got to do is move the car so we can move stuff around. Get Ashleigh's car out working on it. Well, I've searched through my drawer of brake parts and brass. I need one of these compression fittings to patch that trans line together, and I don't have one that size. I mean, these are the pieces. I don't know, but I don't have the ends, I don't think. So, we're going to go to the old standby fuel line. That's probably not the best, but like I said, I'm not going to take this car on a road trip. It just has to drive around my property and not leak all the ATF on the ground. Hose, clamp it on. Yay. We're FlatBroke ways to do it. So I did actually get a newer piece of a new used piece of trans line to run from here back to where it broke. So this piece should be better, but this piece will be the next one to go. Fingers crossed, this will take care of it, and we'll get her up to temperature. Oh, I guess we got the FlatBroke Garage approved fix. Now, this is all good, but like I said, we're still leaking way back here. I'm going to fire it up, see if this holds. Like I said, we're going to end up pulling all this out anyway. Just trying to stop the leak in the trans fluid from spraying up on the manifold and burning the car to the ground. I bet that's a pump seal on the transmission. See that leak in there? I think that's trans fluid. I gotta look. But that's probably a pump seal. That whole trans has to come out. They'll never let this thing race otherwise. Band-Aid time. Well, that looks pretty good. That might be leaking a little bit. Appears to be power steering. So, we have a power steering leak. I'm calling this good. This car will drive, move around, and get out of the way. We'll just piddle a little fluid. But it's not hemorrhaging like it was, so we're going to call this good, get this thing set down, get it out of here. On the positive side, radiator doesn't leak. It's got some weird gravy looking stuff in it, but, you know, too bad. We'll call it a win. Look at that. It's even going in the overflow tank. So, overflow tank works too. Sweet. Well, as always, me and Ashley really appreciate that you stick around and watch these videos. Even though she's at home working right now, she's actually right here. The magic of editing. Ooh. So, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed,
Why not subscribe?
why not subscribe? Just, it doesn't cost a penny.
One little click, you don't have to do it again.
Right, and then you get to see our annoying faces every now and then when we put a video up, if we ever get around to it. We're kind of thinking, once we get the inside of the car done, of seriously sanding down the whole inside of the whole outside of the Mustang and painting it with those rattle cans.
You guys are gonna hate us.
Yeah.
I don't care.
It'll be fun. So be sure you subscribe, follow along, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you on the next one.
All right, bye. And you see, I don't know if you noticed in the background, and if you don't watch the channel all the time, this is my 1964 Cyclone. It's pretty much all original. It was a 289 car, you know, I mean, but it's a survivor car. Got a little rust here and there, and got some faded stuff, but it's my driver.